Happy Thanksgiving. Don't put a date on it. They already know Thanksgiving is coming up. Next year, you can use the same banner because nobody's going to remember that banner from a year ago. Well, let me rephrase that. Not everybody will remember that banner from a year ago. Okay, so just when you're creating banners, don't date them unless you necessarily have to, like the FFA Ag Fair in Katy. Because it's on a specific date, then you have to put the dates on there. But if it's something that's generic enough you don't have to, then you can upload the banners inside here. And here's the thing. There is no limit to the number of banners you can upload inside here. If you want to upload 50 banners, go for it. I just started out, I have one banner. I will have more eventually. All right? So any questions over banners?
All yours, or like you were saying with the other things you upload, you got them to upload a background, everyone used it. But in your own site, does it keep yours separate, the ones that you use?
Whatever you upload in your custom headers are yours. Those are not shared to anybody else.
So will they be separate from all the other banner pictures though?
Yeah, where it says custom headers, they actually show up inside here. So you have custom headers and then you have the header library. So they're completely separated. Okay, so any questions over headers? Okay, the last one we're going to go in is info display, and then we're going to take a break. Under the info display, I think this is probably the most important tab or button under the website settings. If you're going to use a custom banner and you want everything to be displayed all the way across the top, okay. If you don't go into your info display, this is what's going to happen. Look up on the screen. You're going to have your business card overlapping your content and everything that's up there, and your office name still overlapping the images. Under the info display, you have the option to turn off photo, company logo, office name, contact information. When you turn that off, you have the full width and the height of the banner field above the menu bar. So now you can put whatever you want inside that header and not have to worry about the business card overlapping. Some agents ask, well, how are they supposed to get a hold of me? How are they going to contact me? Everybody is familiar with when you go to a website, where do they always have the contact button? Well, besides the bottom. They're going to have it up at the top somewhere and at the bottom. On the menu bar, the contact is always going to be on the menu bar unless you remove it yourself. So they can still contact you. You can put your name and phone number inside your header if you want it to as well. It's whatever you want to design for your header. And if you do that, you want to make sure that you turn off your photo, company logo, office name, and contact information so that it's not overlapping on the banner itself. Where it says display quick search header, do not, make a note of this, do not turn that off. Leave it set to yes. Now I'm going to publish, I'm going to view live, and I'm going to show you why. Because anytime somebody goes to your website, whether it's from a search engines or from the home page or whatever it is, every web page other than the home page underneath the menu bar will always have a quick search. So if they land on your website and they're on a page that's internal, they don't have to go to the home page to run a search. So basically what you're doing is you're making it very easy for them to run a search no matter where they're at on your website. So if you turn off display quick search header, that option is no longer available. So again, my recommendation, if you're going to create your own banner, turn off the 4 fields up at the top, leave the display quick search header set to yes. Any questions over those fields?
What template did you just show us on that one?
Template 1.
I don't see the display quick search header on mine.
Okay, you have to go to an internal page, not the home page. You have to go internal. The display quick search header only displays on an internal page, not the home page. The next option down below is the language translation option. Being Houston, you can disagree with me or not, turn it on. By turning it on, and I'm going to publish this just so I can show you live. And I'm going to go back to another page internally. When you turn the language translation on, what it does, it enables Google Translation. Up on the top left-hand side, you're going to have a Google Translate link. When you click on Google Translate, these are all the different languages that they can translate your website into. Does anybody else in here speak anything other than English or Spanish? Nobody? It's okay. We're going to go to Chinese. Why don't we just go ahead and translate everything on the web page into Chinese? So everything on the page is translated to Chinese. Well, what if they want to go to another page? Where's my drop down? Oh, here it is. I can't read half the stuff in here, so I apologize ahead of time. Can't read Chinese. So here it is in English, and it'll convert it. So no matter what page they go to, we'll convert it to that language itself.
Is that YouTube message going to be translated in Chinese?
No, you can't translate the video itself. It's only text. So anything that is text or readable by text itself is automatically translated. Now, the concern that agents have is, well, if I do the translation and I get a lead, how am I supposed to communicate with these people? On our regional website, we get leads every now and then. And sometimes I don't even know what language it's in, because I don't recognize. Spanish I can recognize in a heartbeat, but other languages I really don't know. So I'll go to Google Translate, I'll copy what they wrote, I'll paste inside here, and it'll automatically convert it over to English for me. Now here's the cool part. Before I refer that person out or actually assign that lead to an agent, I'll reply back to them using Google Translate. So we know that this is Chinese, right? So we're going to go from English to Chinese. Translate. Okay, it's not doing it. Give me a second here. Detect. Of all the times for this to do this, I'm like, really? Well, I'm not going to type this out again. Okay, it's got me cookied. Give me a second. There you go. So we went back and actually used the translate to translate over to their language. The only thing, and this is just some advice, if you're translating to somebody that's speaking a different language than you and you're using Google Translate, make sure you let them know that you're using Google Translate. It's not 100% accurate in regards to the dialect that they're using or familiar with. So some of the words that you might be saying might not mean exactly what's there, but as long as they know that you're using a Google translation tool and you're willing to work with them to get them in touch with somebody that can help them. There's no reason to lose out on a referral because you don't want to deal with somebody that speaks a different language, especially on your website itself. So the Google translation, leave it set to yes. Or set it to yes, sorry. Any questions over the language translation option? It's either yes or no, right? Okay. The next one down below, social network icons. Over on your right-hand side in gray, it tells you exactly what it's looking for. So Facebook, if you don't know what your username is, if you log into Facebook, over on the top right-hand side, there's the little round gear. You click on that round gear, you're going to edit your account or your profile. When you click on edit your account or your profile, the next page that comes up, right in the middle, it's going to tell you username. In bold, that is going to be your username, and that's what you're going to paste inside here. Twitter, how many of y'all are using Twitter? Okay, we got one. How many of you have a Twitter account? Okay. Here's the funny part. I've had Twitter for about 3 years, and I've posted maybe 3 times. Okay, I don't get Twitter yet. I don't understand it. Yeah, you can use a software called Hootsuite, and there's some other applications out there that do it. You know, but again, I still haven't figured out Twitter yet. I don't get it. If you're using Twitter, it's pretty simple. It's going to be @ and then your Twitter ID. If you don't know what that is, then don't worry about it for right now. LinkedIn. How many of you have LinkedIn and use it? All right, LinkedIn. I actually like LinkedIn a lot more than Facebook, Pinterest, and all those other ones. The reason for it is that LinkedIn is your resume. It is your professional profile. What you see in LinkedIn, you don't see inside Facebook. What you see in Facebook, you don't see inside LinkedIn. You don't see somebody posting in LinkedIn that they just went to Whataburger. You know, you just don't see that happening.
You have people endorsing you on LinkedIn also.
And this is the thing too. People will look you up on LinkedIn before they even talk to you. And if you don't believe me, start looking at your LinkedIn profile and watch it and monitor it, because you will get notifications when somebody views your profile. Give me an example. I got my license at the beginning of the month, went live with an office and everything else, got my website set up, still working on it, you know, just like y'all, still working on it. I got a lead that came in, sent him an email, and I was like, okay, just send him an email, you know, first time, see what happens and everything else. Got the lead that morning, sent him an email that afternoon. That night, I get a notification that somebody viewed my profile. I was like, okay, I don't recognize that name. I compared the name to the person that the lead came from. It's the same name. I can't tell if it's the same email address. Is it coincidence? Is it not? But before they even email me back, I'm guessing they looked at my LinkedIn profile first. So your LinkedIn profile, make sure it's current, it's up to date, you have everything filled out. Now in LinkedIn, it's asking you for your full URL. If you go to the menu bar, click on Profile, you're going to edit your profile. When you edit your profile on LinkedIn, that next page that comes up right below your photo is the full URL to your LinkedIn profile. You're going to copy that and paste it inside here. So again, that is on the menu bar, Profile, Edit Profile, right below your photo, the full URL to your LinkedIn profile. You're going to copy that and paste it inside here. Blogs. Anybody have a blog? Okay. If you don't, you need to get one and work on it. I'm in the same shoes as y'all are. I don't have one. I need to get one. I need to work on it. It needs to be separate from your website, because every time you post inside your blog, you want to link back to your website itself. And here's the thing. Who has time to sit there and write articles for a blog? Nobody? Okay. Who has a vendor list? Everybody should have a vendor list, right? Contact your vendors. Mortgage, insurance, home repair, remodeling, all these different people, home warranties, all this stuff. Ask them if they will provide you an article once a month. They give you an article once a month, and you can post throughout the month the different articles from these different people. Give credit where credit's due, but post on your blog itself and put the URL inside here. Google Plus. Anybody here have Google Plus? Okay, has anybody figured out Google Plus yet? Google Plus is almost like Google's take on Facebook. So it's still confusing because you got circles and friends and it's weird. But it's extremely important that you have a Google Plus account. It's free to sign up for it. Go in, sign up, and create your account. And you're going to take your Google Plus URL and you're going to paste it inside here. It helps with search engine optimization and ranking. Okay.
If you've done Google Places, will it automatically do it, or you have to?
Not Google Places. Google Places and Google Plus is two different things. Same thing with YouTube. How many of y'all do video virtual tours? Okay. If you're not going to do video virtual tours, you will eventually down the road. You want to make sure that you have your own YouTube channel. And the reason for that is you want to begin to upload videos to your YouTube channel and then embed those videos inside your website on some of these pages. Having a video on a web page helps get it crawled faster and ranked faster than a page without a video. And up here, it's also asking for your YouTube channel URL. They will be adding Pinterest and what's the other one that's popular? Instagram, yes. So they will be adding those here in the future as well, so I'll be looking forward to notification on that. All right, any questions over what we've covered?
I have a question on the Facebook one.
Yes.
When I go to put it in, it takes me to it, www dot. You only have your,
It's only asking for what's in bold. If you look at the URL, your name at the end of it is only going to be bold.
in settings, I go into what?
Go into settings, and then you're going to edit your profile or account settings.
Account settings, okay. Okay, so it doesn't want everything facebook.com or all that, it just wants,
It just wants what's in bold at the end part of it.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to still find my Facebook deal. Where do you say it was at? Top right hand?
How do I know
Here.
I'm not putting my private Facebook, not the Facebook?
Okay, if you have a business page, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but contact eCare because I'm not familiar with the business pages at all. And I'll show you if I can remember my logins. Huh.
Thanks.
Okay, so on Facebook, the gear up at the top, account settings, and your username is going to be in bold. And that's what you're going to copy and put over there. And LinkedIn, and I typed the password in wrong. Oh, it went in. All right, so on profile, edit profile. LinkedIn.
I have Facebook answer if you want it.
Okay, so inside Facebook, you're going to mouse over the gear on the top right hand side, click account settings, and then it's under username. In LinkedIn, you're going to go to profile, edit profile, and right below your photo is the full URL to your LinkedIn profile. And that's how you access your two pages, or that's how you're going to add those to your LeadStreet.
And your YouTube one, how do you do that?
You're going to ask me for my YouTube.
I'll bring my computer up there and you can show me online.
Hold on.
I just don't see a place where it shows like that.
And I think this is my channel here. Yep. Okay, so when you get into YouTube, over on your left-hand side, it's going to have your name. If you click on your name, the URL up at the top, there might be a way to shorten that URL, but that's the only way that I know how to get to the YouTube channel. Oh, there's another way. Over on your right-hand side on YouTube, that little arrow that's pointing down, click on that arrow, then it says My Channel. Click on My Channel, and then that'll shorten the URL. Okay. So is everybody good?
Yeah, all the YouTube that I've got, I really haven't used it for real estate, but I just have certain videos that I just kind of save, I guess. And I don't even remember the account, so I've got to try to figure it out. But, so when you link the YouTube there, what is that doing? Is you showing whatever?
It's linking to your channel, so whatever videos you're showing to the public, they have access to.
Okay, so any videos you post up there?
Okay. We actually went about 30 minutes longer than what I wanted to before we took a break. Let's take about a 5-minute break. I want to come back and actually show you how to add content to your home page. All right? Restrooms. If you walk out these doors right here, turn to your right, first hallway to your left, go down and make sure you look at the door where it says men and women. Don't want you to walk into the wrong one. I think there are at the end of the hallway. There's another bigger hallway over there.
What is the network that you're on?